To save the others, Carl lost a leg. The instructor couldn't accept the fact and got drunk, called him a fool. When Carl woke up, his superiors awarded him the Medal of Honor and advised him to retire in peace. But Carl was upset. He asked to have his leg amputated and fitted with a prosthesis, then rejoin the army. But his superiors refused outright. As a disabled person, no one believed he could continue diving operations. To recover his body, he began to train desperately, but he simply could not complete the training. Every time he tried to jump with both feet, it hurt so much. Again and again he tried, and again he fell. He broke down and frantically slapped his prosthetic legs. That's when the former coach appeared. The coach told him, "In 4 weeks, the Navy captain will have a medical evaluation meeting for you and force you to retire. If you want to rejoin the force, you'll have to prove you can." So the instructor began training with him. Carl's recovery went very well. He soon reached the level of a normal soldier. Evaluation meeting. In the face of the colonel's difficulties, Carl was not afraid. But the colonel had no intention of letting him pass. He brought in the highest specification diving suit with a total weight of 290 pounds. Carl was asked to walk 12 steps independently with it on. 12 steps is a perfect score for a top diver. The instructor felt it was unfair, but Carl agreed. He seemed to be used to the unfairness. He wanted to prove himself again. He got up with difficulty and began to move forward 1 step at a time. In the 5th step, his prosthetic leg made a breaking sound. At the 8th step, the prosthetic limb broke completely. This man of steel was in so much pain that tears fell from his eyes. The instructor's eyes were also moistened.
The Navy diver is not a fighting man, he is a salvage expert. 10. If it's lost underwater, he finds it. If it's sunk, he brings it up. If it's in the way, he moves it. 11. If he's lucky, he will die young 200 feet beneath the waves. Well, that is the closest he will ever get to being a hero. Hell, I don't know why anybody'd want to be a Navy diver. Now you report to this line, Crookie.
Everyone was moved by his tough will. This movie is called Men of Honor, a true story. Carl broke the racial discrimination with his tenacity. He became the first person in the history of the U.S. Navy who was disabled and was able to return to full duty. 2 years later, he became the first black man to dive as a chief petty officer. And he was honorably discharged after 9 years of service in the Navy. All the hardships along the way did not bring Carl down. Even with his physical disability, he never bowed to the difficulties. With his actions, he shows us that true respect is earned through struggle. The honor carries too much behind it. Only persistence can make an ordinary life shine.